Now, at the start of the race, the cars had to run around behind a safety car as we look back at the highlights, and then they would be released. And the driver who was at the front of the queue nearly fell off at the previous corner, but Frankie Chen Kung Fu and the driver behind you thought, why are they not cornering? That's because they're on slick tyres, and half the field behind them were on groove tyres, on wet weather rubber, and they were the ones that were going to start making the progress, while those who started on slicks were going to start falling down the field. You could see James Yu running wide in the yellow and white and black Audi. That's because he was on slicks. Oh, what a handful to hold on right across the bows of the Prince Abu Bakr Ibrahim, and those that were on wet weather tyres, the tyres really started to go off. They couldn't wait for the pit window to open, and they dived into the pits to make their changes, not just of drivers, to put slick tyres on as well. Eduardo Liberati dived out of the pits. He was waiting for heat to come in his tyres. In the background was Daniel Morad, who'd pitted, had been given that Mercedes, car number 30, Craft Bamboo Racing, given that a lap ahead. He had the heat in the tyres, and he thought, I have to make the move to get into the lead of the race before Liberati is happy. There they are, to turn 5. Oh, a twitch from the Lamborghini at turn 6, and Daniel Morad, thank you very much indeed. He pounced absolutely as he should. And then it became very, very tight indeed, because the 36 Audi that Frankie Chen Kung Fu started stayed out as long as he could on those slicks, came in, pitted, handed over to Adderley Fong, and Adderley straight on the tail of the number 30 Mercedes. And then as they came across Setiawan Santoso, Adderley read the traffic better, got into the lead of the race, but the Lamborghini of Eduardo Liberati, that's car number 6, right in the heat of the battle. Talking of battling, rare mistake here. Marcus Winkhawk brought in for his speed and experience, diving up the inside of a Lamborghini and taking out the BMW. So John O'Lester was going, where did that one come from? And possibly the battle of the race in terms of being close for lap after lap. Two drivers right on the top of their form, fighting over 4th and 5th place eventually, but it was Alessio Picaro, a Bastien boost, but victory to Adderley Fong, back in the saddle, back with the victor's garland around his neck. And in second place, right the way to the finish, Eduardo Liberati, and look for the green and white Porsche crossing line. Now that was 3rd place for Origin Motorsports, and applause all around. There is Frankie Chen Kung Fu, last victory in this series 6 years ago, and here it is all over again as his teammate Adderley Fong brings the car to a grandstand and the double fist pump of delight.